Have you seen what's happening out there?
These racist teachers have got to go! Why the f*** is he here?
Have you even bothered to look?
I'm forced to conclude that you must not fully understand what has happened, because if you did fully understand what has happened, you would be forced to act in the interest of Evergreen.
It's not an accident that all of our administration is white.
My biggest concerns with directly what's been happening in this past spring are the lack of viewpoint diversity.
Get out! You're not helpful. Get out!
If you have offer any sort of alternative viewpoint.
These white-ass faculty members need to be holding him and all these people accountable.
And you're kind of the enemy.
In terms of white privilege, this is not a discussion. You have lost that one.
So I feel like people are becoming more violent, and the campus is becoming more of an unsafe place.
Evergreen and most institutions are built on a racist model, and Evergreen claims to not be part of that process and has done very damaging things to its students of color, particularly its black students.
I've actually been labeled a racist and a white supremacist, and if anyone took the time to actually know me, it's not true at all. But that's what I've been labeled as.
Do you know that the college descended into literal anarchy, and that for days the campus was not under the control of the state? It was under the control of protesters.
And so we are here demonstrating, taking student control over an institution that we're paying to be at to make sure that our needs are being met.
That there were assaults, there were batteries, there was pressure not to report crimes to the police. People were, by the legal definition, I believe, kidnapped and imprisoned.
If they aren't in that room, then we did something wrong. So you'll need to watch that door, watch all the doors, watch the windows. You need to keep eyes on them. And somebody needs to go in that room real quick to make sure that there's no way to get that room for them.
Bands roamed the campus.
White students got to go, hey, hey! Ho, ho! Red white students got to go, hey!
Police were physically and intentionally blocked by protesters. Police were cruelly, systematically, and personally taunted. They were humiliated and forced to stand down by the president. Students that held different opinions were, by the protesters' own analysis, stalked, harassed.
I've been told several times that I'm not allowed to speak because I'm white.
Guys. Oh, this is public campus.
This school seems to focus so much on race that is actually becoming more racist in a different sort of way.
Have you seen what's happening out there? Have you even bothered to look?
In my opinion, it is true that if the event day of absence is an institution, that it is a tradition which is celebrated every year, and it is true that it is a little bit far-fetched. The fact that he wants to change everything and not to comply with it, especially with all the craze that there is around the blacks, etc. However, I find that by wanting to highlight these minorities, I find that we are stigmatizing these minorities even more. And personally, I find the day of absence, very stigmatizing and not normal. Thanks for watching, and I hope you guys like it. Bye.